This is an election where our future is at stake. Everybody should participate. Everybody should get involved. We cannot afford to stay home. 4 more years of Susana Martinez, and we won't even be able to find our future.
Well, there's several challenges, maybe, but the issue is getting the vote out. If you're not going to be voting in the primary, then please get out to vote. Bring a neighbor, a family member, a friend with you to vote in the November election.
Lots of people, lots of voters. So, which is where we're focused. We're focused on the people in New Mexico and getting them out to vote. And I think that'll overcome the money and the special interests.
I'm not a politician. I'm a problem solver, an innovator, and an entrepreneur.
I've managed large organizations. I've delivered major projects in New Mexico. I've worked in Washington, D.C. I've worked in local government. I've worked in state government.
I'm the candidate that's there to beat. We show that we really resonate well with people, and that was an indication in the pre-primary election on what we saw and how big we won that. And the momentum hasn't stopped; it's actually increased. When you get endorsements from AFSCME, AFT, OLE, and recommendation from NEA, you see that there's something that they see in my candidacy, and more importantly, the possibility of defeating Susana Martinez in November.
As the only woman in the race, I bring that unique value to the ticket in being able to challenge Susana Martinez. Second and foremost, I have 18 years of government experience as a state senator, and I have been the only person who's been able to challenge her during legislative session.
Well, for me, it's actually the experience that I have in state government and the accomplishments that I have already that would give people an indication that I'll do what I say and that I'll say what I do.
I think we are all trying very hard to focus on the real issue, which is how do you defeat Susana Martinez.
It's going to take a candidate that can work across the aisle. More importantly, it's going to take a candidate who can bring back what I call the Susana Martinez Democrats. And we're going to make sure that we get those Democrats to come back and support a Democratic candidate who will move New Mexico forward. That's the only way to beat Susana Martinez.
When we talk about education, we talk about energy, and especially experience, I think it's clear, because I'm not out on the sidelines seeing things for the last few years. I've been right in the game, and I've been involved in those decisions, and I understand from day one what will need to be done to improve the state of New Mexico. Find ways to balance the budget, to be able to reprioritize our spending, and to move New Mexico forward. The prioritization is always to New Mexico families.
Now, this governor is really good about pointing out what the legislature doesn't do. She needs to look at what she's doing. She needs to lead by example and what she's not doing. Simple things like releasing her travel schedule, releasing our daily schedule, that's the important stuff. That's what people want to see, leadership and example, and that's how we're going to run our government.
This is an election all about participation.
You need to get out to vote.
It really comes down to the grassroots effort.
Speak up and speak out and get involved.